everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new documentary just dropped on Netflix. It's called Is That Black Enough for You? And it is starring Samuel Jackson, Lawrence Fishburne, Whoopi Goldberg, even Jen there. She was here too. Like she came and said a couple of sentences in this, and also this other black actor. We know them from other movies. And watching this documentary, I must say, it was very interesting, especially the way it started. I was like, whoa, this is really good information about all this black actor and their struggle in Hollywood and how they came to be where they are. I really like when Samuel Jackson, he came here and he was telling us about all this thing, growing up watching someone like him on screen, how much it meant to him. And all this actor that comes in and tells you about all this history and all this black actor back then, how they made it work or how they were not getting enough work here. Yeah, it is quite interesting take on the history lesson from back then, and all this it did started out really very interesting. It was showing you all this clip from all this different movie from that era. It was very interesting because some of this movie I have never seen it or never heard, I suppose, but watching them it was very good. Although this I must say this documentary it is only hour or something long, but it does lose its steam very quickly. Like it does like go off the rail, like it was saying something that for unfortunately halfway through it was start saying all these other things. I was like, oh, where you are going with this? So this documentary series, it is from Aldous Mitchell, who is this writer and film historian, and although I don't know how he is, like he's not a real director or anybody like that. I felt like the halfway through it did fell off the rail, but it was okay overall, I will say. If you want to know more about the history, this documentary series, still it is very well put together. Like all these movies like clip it shows you, I think it was very interesting. Although when I was listening to Whoopi Goldberg, who is really successful in Hollywood after winning that Oscar for other thing, and always she's saying all this thing every other day, she's trending on Twitter. And Samuel Jackson, who's really successful in Hollywood, and all these people, maybe Lawrence Fishburne the only person, he isn't as successful as he should be, I guess. Then again, this watching documentaries, like how far all this, like when you are people of color, you have come how far in Hollywood, and how all these things work. It is very interesting when you hear it. But is this for everyone? I don't know if normal people will be watching this, because like this is still, I feel like people who like watching movies and like watching movie history stuff, still is for those kind of people. How do I say this? Because general public, they don't have time to watch these people's, like, although as I was saying, they do show you all these movie clips, so that is very interesting. Some of these movies are not on Netflix, so I'm like, then again, some of these things he was saying, Aldous Mitchell, I felt really they are really very real. Again, I don't know if normal people will have time to watch this, but people who enjoy movies, like movie history, basically all the movie critics on YouTube, they will really like this. And I don't know how people are. Still, I think normal people, they want to watch something entertaining, although it does give you a lot of knowledge. But whenever you are watching something on documentary on Netflix, you have to be careful who's making it. Is he making this up? Although I felt like he's saying the truth. Then again, when I was watching it, I was thinking about Will Smith for some silly reason. Okay, here's the thing, all these people, they are crying about same right and all this thing. Finally, Will Smith, he was on that Oscar stage, and what the thing he did there and all this, again, I'm saying this based on this documentary. He really hurt his own kind people. How do I say this without being sound? And I'm here on YouTube, and that is what I was thinking about Will Smith. He did push his people back couple of years. Is that means Oscar will be not nominated black people anymore? That I don't know. It's depend. They will be still like thinking, like, whoa, should I be inviting them in on the stage? What if they slap next person they're sitting to? They will be thinking that. I'm just thinking that, it's just my personal thing, and that is what I was thinking when I was watching it. It took a long time to get here, you know what I mean? And now you are here. You have to use your power carefully. That's what I'm saying. And that was my thought on this documentary series. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this series. And if you check out this review, don't forget to share my other review on other Netflix documentary movies. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.